The ex of the person you truly love found out the truth about you tonight. What happened next is something you need to know. My beloved child. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Tonight, a truth that had been hidden for far too long finally reached the ears of the ex of the person you truly love. They believed they already knew your story, but the moment the real truth unfolded, everything they had imagined began to fall apart. Their confidence disappeared in silence, because they realized that the picture they had carried in their mind was never real. At that very moment, the person you truly love noticed something unusual. A single unexpected message arrived, followed by complete silence, and that silence was louder than any words ever spoken. For a few long moments, nobody knew what would happen next. The ex stared at every memory, every conversation, and every decision they had made, wondering how they had misunderstood you for so long. Meanwhile, the person you truly love couldn't stop thinking about you. Their heart became restless as if destiny itself had started moving invisible pieces into place. Don't skip, because what happened after this was something no one could have predicted. One unexpected realization was about to change the direction of every relationship connected to this story. Then came the moment that changed everything. The ex quietly admitted that the truth about you was completely different from what they had believed all along. But before anyone could react, another shocking revelation appeared, one that even the person you truly love never expected to hear. It was a revelation powerful enough to make everyone question the past and prepare for a future no one saw coming. Stay till the end, because the next part reveals what that unbelievable truth was, and why tonight became the turning point that nobody will ever forget. A quiet feeling settled over the room, but it was not peace, it was anticipation. The ex finally understood that every assumption they had made about you had been built on incomplete pieces. The person you truly love watched this unfold without saying a word, because they knew another truth was still waiting to surface. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The next few moments would reveal why this night had been preparing everyone for a surprise they never imagined. Then, an unexpected sentence broke the silence. The ex looked down, took a deep breath, and admitted that your kindness, loyalty, and true intentions had been misunderstood from the very beginning. Those words changed the atmosphere instantly. The person you truly love felt a weight lifting from their heart, yet they also realized this was only the beginning. Hidden behind that confession was one final detail that could completely change the future. Stay till the end, because the biggest revelation has still not been spoken. Just when everyone believed the conversation was over, a forgotten memory resurfaced. It connected every unanswered question into one shocking picture. The ex's expression changed once again, not because of regret alone, but because they had finally discovered who had quietly twisted the truth all along. Before they could reveal that name, footsteps echoed nearby, and the person who knew the entire story walked into the room. Everything was about to change forever. The room became completely still as the mysterious person stepped forward. No one interrupted. No one looked away. Their eyes moved from the ex to the person you truly love, and finally to you in their thoughts. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Everyone sensed that the next few words would uncover a truth that had remained hidden for far too long. Without raising their voice, the stranger revealed that your name had been mentioned many times, but never in the way people believed. Every story had lost an important piece, and that missing piece changed the meaning of everything. The ex slowly realized they had judged you without ever seeing the complete picture. The person you truly love felt their heartbeat quicken, because they finally understood why every path in their life kept leading back to you. Yet one question remained unanswered: why had the truth stayed hidden until tonight? Just as the answer was about to be revealed, something unexpected happened. A small object was placed on the table. A forgotten reminder from the past that connected every secret together. The moment everyone recognized it, silence filled the room once again. The person you truly love whispered only one sentence: "Now everything finally makes sense." But what that object contained was far more surprising than anyone expected, and the next moment would change every heart forever. The forgotten object was opened with trembling hands, and inside was a message that had never reached the person it was meant for. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every line revealed a piece of the truth, and with each sentence, the silence in the room became even heavier. The ex could no longer deny what had really happened. The person you truly love finally understood that the distance between you was never created by fate, it was created by a misunderstanding that had quietly grown over time. As the final words of the message were read aloud, every unanswered question suddenly connected. The ex lowered their eyes, realizing that the story they had believed for so long had been completely different from reality. The person you truly love felt a wave of relief mixed with disbelief, because your true character had finally been revealed without anyone needing to defend it. Yet before anyone could celebrate this discovery, another unexpected detail appeared, making everyone freeze once again. Then came the moment no one was prepared for. A phone suddenly lit up with a new notification containing just one sentence: "There is still one secret no one has uncovered." The room fell silent again. Every heartbeat seemed louder than before. Whoever sent that message knew something even bigger than everything revealed tonight, and that final secret was about to change the entire story forever. A deep silence followed the mysterious notification. No one reached for the phone at first, as if everyone feared what they were about to discover. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person you truly love slowly unlocked the screen, and the message contained only one location and one line: "The answers you've been searching for are waiting here." At that instant, every person in the room felt that this night was leading them towards something far greater than they had imagined. When they arrived at the place, they expected another surprise, but what they found was even more unbelievable. There was no crowd, no dramatic scene, only a quiet reminder left behind long ago. It proved that your actions had always been guided by sincerity, even when no one was watching. The ex stood completely speechless. Every doubt they once held disappeared, replaced by a realization they could no longer ignore. The person you truly love looked at that proof and felt their heart fill with a sense of certainty they had never experienced before. But just as everyone believed the mystery had finally ended, another unexpected discovery appeared. Hidden beneath the reminder was a sealed note with your name written on it. No one dared to open it immediately, because they all sensed that whatever was inside would reveal the biggest truth of all. And the moment that note was unfolded, everything they believed about the future was destined to change forever. The sealed note was opened with complete silence surrounding everyone. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Inside, there were only a few simple sentences, yet they carried more weight than anyone expected. They revealed that every challenge, every delay, and every misunderstanding had never changed one important truth: your genuine heart had remained the same from the very beginning. The person you truly love could no longer ignore what had been placed right in front of them. As those words echoed through the room, the ex slowly smiled, not out of happiness, but out of acceptance. For the first time, they admitted that they had been holding on to a version of the past that no longer existed. The person you truly love felt an overwhelming sense of clarity. Every confusing moment suddenly fit together like pieces of a puzzle. But before anyone could say another word, a second folded paper slipped out from inside the note, as if it had been waiting for this exact moment. The second page contained only one mysterious sentence: "Tomorrow begins a chapter no one can stop." The room fell silent once again. Every eye turned toward the person you truly love, because they realized this message was pointing toward the future, not the past. What tomorrow would bring remained unknown, but one thing was certain. The biggest revelation of all had not happened yet. The words echoed in everyone's mind throughout the night: "Tomorrow begins a chapter no one can stop." No one could sleep after reading them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person you truly love kept replaying every moment, wondering why this message felt so certain. Even the ex admitted that something bigger than coincidence was unfolding. It was as if every hidden piece of the story had been leading to one final moment that had not arrived yet. As the first light of morning appeared, an unexpected call changed everything once again. It wasn't filled with explanations or long conversations. It carried only one request: come immediately. The truth is finally complete. The person you truly love didn't hesitate for a second. Their heart told them that this was the moment they had been waiting for. The ex quietly stepped aside, realizing this story no longer belonged to the past, it was becoming the beginning of something entirely new. When the meeting finally began, everyone expected another answer. Instead, they found a person holding one last hidden piece that no one had ever seen before. The moment it was placed on the table, every face changed. The person you truly love whispered, "This is what we've been missing all along." But before anyone could uncover it, the door slowly opened. And the arrival of one unexpected person left everyone completely speechless. The door opened so slowly that every heartbeat seemed to grow louder. No one expected the person standing there. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The room fell completely silent as they walked inside carrying a small envelope that looked untouched for years. The person you truly love immediately recognized it, while the ex looked completely stunned. Whatever was inside that envelope was important enough to bring everyone together at this exact moment. Without saying much, the visitor placed the envelope on the table and quietly said, this belongs to the truth. As it was opened, several forgotten details came to light, details that proved your name had always been connected with honesty, even when others misunderstood your intentions. The person you truly love felt every remaining doubt disappear. Even the ex nodded in silence, realizing that every false assumption had finally reached its end. But one page inside the envelope was still folded, as though it had been saved for the perfect moment. When that final page was unfolded, everyone stopped breathing for a second. It contained a date, a place, and one handwritten sentence: "The final answer will be revealed when you all meet here." No one spoke another word. They all understood that tonight had only prepared them for what was about to happen next. And the meeting waiting at that mysterious place would reveal a truth powerful enough to change every future connected to this story. The mysterious date arrived faster than anyone expected. Every step toward the meeting place felt heavier than the last. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person you truly love could feel that this was not just another conversation. It was the moment every unanswered question had been leading toward. Even the ex arrived quietly, not to argue, but to witness the truth with their own eyes. When everyone gathered, an elderly voice gently broke the silence. Some stories are delayed, but they are never lost. Those words changed the atmosphere instantly. A small box was placed in the center of the room, and inside were memories that connected every hidden chapter of your story. The person you truly love realized that every misunderstanding had been built on missing pieces, not on reality. The ex slowly stepped back, understanding that the truth had finally become impossible to deny. Then, just as the final memory was about to be revealed, a phone began to ring. No one recognized the number. The room became completely silent as the call was answered. A calm voice spoke only one sentence: "You know the past, now prepare yourselves for what is about to happen next." The call ended immediately. Everyone looked at one another, realizing that the greatest surprise was no longer hidden in yesterday, it was waiting in the very next moment. The call ended, but its final words refused to leave anyone's mind. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. No one knew who had called, yet everyone felt the same thing. This story was no longer about uncovering the past. It was about a future that was already beginning to unfold. The person you truly love looked around the room and realized every event, every misunderstanding, and every unexpected meeting had led to this exact moment. Then, another envelope appeared, marked with only 3 words: "Open together only." As it was carefully unfolded, everyone discovered a handwritten message that spoke about second chances, truth, and the courage to see people for who they truly are. The ex quietly admitted that they had finally let go of every false belief they once carried. The person you truly love smiled for the first time that night, knowing that your true character had finally been seen without doubt or confusion. Just when peace seemed to settle over everyone, a final surprise arrived. A single photograph slipped from the envelope, but it had never been seen before. The moment it was turned over, every face changed. On the back, one sentence was written in bold letters: "The real beginning starts now." Nobody spoke. Everyone understood that the next chapter would reveal something even greater than all the secrets uncovered so far, and nothing would ever be the same again. The photograph remained in everyone's hands, but no one dared to speak. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The image wasn't shocking because of what it showed, it was shocking because of what it proved. It confirmed that your path and the path of the person you truly love had been crossing for much longer than anyone had ever realized. Every unexpected meeting, every missed opportunity, and every strange coincidence suddenly carried a meaning no one had noticed before. The person you truly love slowly looked at the X and asked one simple question: did you know any of this? The answer came without hesitation. No, if I had known the truth, everything would have been different. Those words changed the atmosphere forever. There was no blame left, only understanding. For the first time, the past no longer had the power to control what came next. Yet one final mystery still refused to reveal itself. Just as everyone prepared to leave, another message arrived from the same unknown sender. It contained only one line: one final truth remains, and it will be revealed before this journey ends. Every heartbeat seemed to pause. The person you truly love smiled with quiet confidence, because deep inside they already knew that whatever happened next would not separate hearts, it would finally bring every hidden piece of the story together. The final message led everyone to one last meeting. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The atmosphere was different this time. There were no arguments, no confusion, and no unanswered questions hanging in the air. The person you truly love walked forward with complete confidence, while the X quietly stood back, knowing this moment no longer belonged to the past. Everyone waited for the last truth that had been promised from the very beginning. Then the unknown sender finally stepped into the light and spoke with complete calm. The greatest truth was never about secrets. It was about discovering who remained genuine when everything else became uncertain. Every eye turned toward your story. One by one, every hidden misunderstanding disappeared, and the complete picture finally became clear. The person you truly love realized that every twist in this journey had only strengthened their trust instead of breaking it. Even the X accepted that the truth could no longer be questioned. As everyone prepared to leave, the sender smiled and said one final sentence: "This chapter is over, but your greatest chapter has not even begun." A peaceful silence filled the room. The journey that started with confusion ended with clarity, and the future now looked brighter than anyone had imagined. But somewhere beyond this ending, another unexpected story was already waiting to begin, and it would be even more unforgettable than everything that came before. A new morning arrived, but it did not feel ordinary. It felt like the beginning of a story that had been waiting for the perfect time to unfold. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person you truly love looked back one last time, not with regret, but with gratitude. Every misunderstanding had revealed the value of truth, and every challenge had uncovered the strength of a genuine heart. Even the X quietly walked away, knowing that some truths are impossible to ignore once they are finally seen. As the day moved forward, an unexpected letter arrived with no name written on the outside. Inside was a single message. When people finally see the truth, they stop listening to rumors and start trusting what they feel. Those words stayed in everyone's heart. The person you truly love smiled, realizing that nothing could replace honesty, patience, and sincerity. The journey that once seemed filled with questions had now become a story of clarity and hope. Just before everything came to an end, one final surprise appeared. A quiet voice said, "This wasn't the end of your story. It was the beginning of everything you were meant to discover." In that moment, every hidden piece found its place. The past was finally complete, the truth had been revealed, and the future stood wide open, waiting for a brand new chapter that would be even more extraordinary than anyone could have imagined. The story seemed complete, yet one quiet moment remained. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As everyone prepared to move forward, the person you truly love paused and looked toward the horizon with a peaceful smile. They had finally learned that truth never needs to chase anyone, it always finds its way at the perfect time. The journey that began with doubt had ended with certainty, and every hidden answer had arrived exactly when it was meant to. Then, something unexpected happened once again. A familiar melody began to play from a nearby room, bringing back memories that everyone thought had been forgotten forever. The person you truly love gently whispered, "Now I understand why every path led here." Even those who had